Hello everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Fransiskus from Andrea. My student ID is B1024-2012, and right now I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to explain to you about the chapter of talent management, title of talent management in the HRM. Okay, let's just dive into it. Okay. I will explain about the video that I already watched from the start, from the link that will be given by our educators. Okay, for the first link, the first video is talk about the talent management model and goals of the talent management, and the second video is talking about how to define the talent management and the succession development process. The third is talks about talent assessment, which is how we do a talent assessment quickly using simple tools. So the speaker in the three video explained about talent management, both its model and objective. Where talent management is a system used to evaluate the performance of employees, especially in companies that involve a lot of HRM. The goal of talent management is create a high performance, sustainable organization, and that meets its strategic and operational goals and objective. What I understand from this speaker explanation is I understand I understand about the discussion that talked by the speaker, because I can slow the video and I can really find the details of the discussion. Okay, what the advantage of watching this, the advantage that I can take from watching these three videos, we realize about and understand that employees are the most important asset in the company, which is an intangible asset. So talent management can help companies maximize the value of employees. Okay, also read about the headline on the page 283. So I'm going to explain about how top companies develop stars. Top companies develop stars by offering more training to their executives and their alumni so that they can become leaders at the other companies. American Express, for example, has also built a rigorous leadership development program with metrics and incentive goals, values, and calendars in hope that this program can train each of their employees' leadership skills. Okay, I will now explain the scope of talent management. The first one is target job. The first issue is to identify the type of job that will be focused of talent management efforts. The second is potential individual. Some organizations focus talent management efforts primarily on high potential individual. And the third is competency model. Competency models show knowledge, skill, abilities, KSA for various jobs. The fourth is talent pools. Talent pools are the way to reduce the risk that the company may not need a certain specialty after developing it. Okay. For the fifth is career tracks. Career tracks include a series of steps that one follows to become ready to move up. The sixth is assessment. Most often involves tests of the one sort of another. Tests for IQ, personality, attitude, and other factors are used. And the last one is development risk sharing. The employer always run the risk in developing talents that an employee who has been developed will leave the valuable skills gained through the development. Okay, I also read about the HR practice on page 286. So I'm going to explain about what the HR practice tell me and how do I develop good managers. HR practice tell me is about the program to develop good managers based on several company that has been succeed to create employees with aptitude for the senior management position. In order to develop good managers, we must first instill an honest attitude and responsibility to them, so that every task given can carry out properly. Then require them to be able to convey ideas and provide opinions so that they have the ability to analyze problems and occur with the company. Okay. I also read about the figure 9.2 on page 289. I'm going to explain it to you. Okay. Succession planning is a process of identifying the critical position within organization and developing action plans for individual to assume those positions. According to figure, succession planning consists of 5 processes. The first process is defining positions that are critical to strategy, and then making certain top management involved personally with mentoring, coaching, and talent identification. It may be appropriate to tie some level of reward to executive succession in process. The next step is to assess the talent available in the organization, determine which have the potential, which are ready for promotion, and which need additional development. The development practice can vary, but should be aimed at specific needs in specific individual. Finally, we can evaluate the succession of the process in which is important, and appropriate measures are necessary to do so. Okay, I will also explain about these following terms. The first one, make or buy talent. Make talent means building the knowledge, skill, and abilities of employees and helping them develop and achieve their potential. While buying talent is an optimum solution for companies that are looking to fill their talent gaps quickly. The second term is potential versus performance. Potential and performance are two words that often go together, although there is a key difference between these two words. Potential refers to capabilities of an individual that can develop. On the other hand, performance refers to completing various tasks and have been assigned to the individual. Okay, also we'll explain and mention about the benefit of formal succession planning. The benefit of formal succession planning consists of having a supply of talented employees, and then the second is providing career paths and plan for employees. The fourth is continuously reviewing the needs for the individual as an organization. And the last one is enchanting the organizational brand and reputation of the company. Okay, so there are four general individual characteristics that affect how people make career choice. There are four. The first one is interest. Interest is people tend to pursue careers that they believe match their interest. The second is self-image. A career is an extension of a person's self-image. And the third is personality. An employee's personality includes an individual personal orientation, personal needs, and individual with certain personality types gravitated to different cluster of occupation. The last one is social backgrounds, socioeconomic status and educational level and occupation of a person. Parents are included in the individual social background. Okay. I also read about the figure on the 95 on page 295. I will also explain it. The figure that insists on the page is about general career periods. The figure tells me about the various phases to which an employee or business professional goes through while working to the overall tenure of the career of we all call career stage. So, what can I learn from this chapter? From this chapter, I learned so much interesting material in each part of this topic. Like I know how importance of talent management to organization, and next what succession planning is and its steps, and there are differentiated between organization centered and individual centered career planning. We also discuss about the three career issues that organization and employees must address, and the last we identify several management development methods. Okay, so talent management is not applied in company organization but also in my family. And how do I see it? I do agree that talent management is also applied in the family, because I think talent management can be applied in everyday life. Parents can develop good children starting when they are still little, namely by instilling an attitude of the honesty, responsibility, discipline, socializing, and helping. And my way to manage children talent is to free them to choose and determine for themselves, such as interest, talent, future goals, so that they can determine their own way of process to achieve the goals. Okay, that's all for this chapter. Thank you for listening.